Hello. Hello, hello.
The teacher.
Hi, Lonel. It's only you. You are the only student at the moment. Okay, so let's wait for the rest of the class to get connected to the session so that we can start. But in the meantime, tell me how's it going? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Also fine. Thanks a lot. Wait a second. I turn on my camera in a second. Okay. Who is usuario de Zoom? Who's that? Hello? Hey,
Hi, teacher.
Ivan. Hello.
How are you today?
Andy. Okay. Sorry, Ivan. Hey, I'm fine, thank you. What about you, Ivan?
I'm fine, teacher. Thank you.
That's nice. That's nice. Okay, guys. So that's nice to hear you, all of you. 1 second. Okay. My hair is super weird today. Okay. Everybody, welcome. I see Andy, Euphemia, Ivan, Leonel, and the rest of the class. Who knows? Who knows? We don't know where they are. But okay, welcome. Today it's Wednesday. Wow. Middle of the week. We are basically in the middle of the week, so that's super cool. Tomorrow, Thursday, then Friday, and then weekend. Woo! Finally. Okay. Guys. Okay, what's the last thing we practiced? In last class, what did we practice? What did we discuss? What do you remember? Yes. Please, please, please. Your comments. What do you remember of last class? Nothing. No, but tell me, please. Hello.
I don't remember the title, teacher, but it's a thing that you think that happens. Suppose? No, it's not supposed.
Speculation.
Speculation, yes.
Yes. Okay. Good, Ivan. Models of deduction or speculation. Okay. Good, Ivan. What else do you remember about the models of deduction or when we want to speculate about certain situations? What are these models that we can use to make deductions? Yes. So what can we do? Or what are these models? Tell me, please. I'm listening.
The most are most, my, can't, and I don't remember the other.
Could.
Okay, could. Could is also another model of deduction in past. Okay, great job. Very good. Okay, yes, guys. we have these models. Let me get ready with the presentation. It's over here. I Luis and Daisy. Okay. Yes. So models of deductions, guys. How do we use them? To speculate. So but these models are to speculate about situations in the past. Okay? And you have to take that into consideration. To speculate, make deductions about the past, okay? That's what you have to take into consideration. Now, all of these models have something in common. They share certain characteristics. For example, what do you remember about the models of deduction? What are the, what is the common characteristic in grammar? What is one characteristic for these models? Remember, take.
Maybe the percent of the security. Yeah.
For example?
Most it's 100% sure. And may and might it's I don't remember 50%. And can it's 100% not true.
Correct. Excellent, Ivan. Okay, so you tell me the models and you tell me the percentage in certainty. Excuse me. But there is something more in grammar. So it's must, might, may, can, or could, plus what? So may, might, can, could, plus something else.
Plus have, plus the verb in past participle.
Good job. Exactly. The common factor is they share is modal plus have, could have, must have, may have, might have, and verb in past participle. Okay. Excellent, guys. Very easy. And of course, at this point of the class, all of my students are super experts with the verbs in past participle. Yes. I trust it's true. Okay. Here we are. Can you see the screen? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Guys, modal verbs of deduction or past modals or perfect modals. That's another name you can hear about these modals, okay? Past modals, modal verbs of deduction, or perfect modals also. So, these are the modals we use. You already mentioned this to me, and you are correct. Must, may, or might, can, or couldn't, in depending on the case, okay? Why? To make deductions or speculate about past actions or situations. And like you say, it's what you say is correct. So this is 50% of certainty. This is 100 or 900, but this is true. And this is 100 also, but not true, okay? Not true. Sorry about my letter. Okay? Exactly. So, must have, may have, might have. Well, I don't know cool what is in here. We are going to take this out, okay? I don't want you to get confused. But in here, can or could, okay? And so must have, may have, might have, can have, or could have. It couldn't have, depending on the case. Yes? Good? Okay. Must have. Ivan, can you read what is the use for must have?
Yes, teacher, I can. Use must have plus past participle when you're almost sure that something happened or was true.
Okay, the examples, Leonel.
Yes, teacher. I must have passed the exam. I'm sure I got all the answers right. Mm. You must have seen something. You were you were there when the robbery
Happened.
happened.
Okay, that's right. Questions up to here? I must have happened the exam. Why? Because I'm sure I got everything correct. Okay. You must have seen something because you were there when that robbery happened. Okay. So, like certainty, well, it says 90% or 100%, but it's like super, super, super sure about the situation. Okay. Comments? Hello?
No, teacher, thank you.
Okay, that's excellent. Okay, might, may. I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna take out could, okay, because I don't want you to get confused, but it's similar. Could, and as you see, could is in positive, okay, no could. I don't want you to get confused in these parts. I'm gonna take this out, only leaving might or may, okay. Could in positive, no couldn't, could. It's also a similar meaning in the uncertainty. Yeah. So, Euphemia, can you read, please?
Yes, just my, might have lost past people when you think it's possible, sure that something happened or was true. Somebody might have stolen your bag when you were getting off the train. He still hasn't arrived. I may have not given him the right directions.
Exactly. There shouldn't be a dot here, a period. This is incorrect. The period shouldn't be there. Okay, yes, exactly. So I am sure this about these situations. I'm really, really sure about what happened. No, not really. So I have no evidence. I have no proof. So I can say like 50% of my certainty. So that's why we use might or may. Okay. Comments? Okay.
Not sure.
Can't have or couldn't have. So for this, help us, Luis. You there? Not yet. Andy? I'm sorry, I'm gonna. Yeah, I see Luis here. Luis, can you read, please? Hello,
Here.
hello. Okay,
Here.
excellent.
Why?
Okay, can have.
They can have gone to bed yet. It's
Oh no, I'm sorry, but can you read the use? It says use can have or couldn't have.
okay. Use can code have must no
Plus.
plus past participle when you are almost sure that something didn't happen or that it's impossible. They can have gone to bed yet. it's too early. They can't have seen use. It's too dark.
Dark. Mhm. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, can have. I'm saying the meaning is no way, it's impossible. So they can't have gone to bed yet. It's too early. Okay. No pueden haber ido. No pueden haber ido a dormir. They can't have gone to bed yet. It's too early because it's 7 o'clock p.m. So it's too early. Okay. They can't have seen us. It's too dark. I think that example is super clear, right? So any comments about this model?
No, teacher.
Okay, that's
No
nice.
means it's impossible.
We can have had doubts. Okay, guys, I have 7 sentences over here, okay? Let's try to answer. Look at the context, especially pay attention to the context they are giving you in these situations, in these sentences. Yep. It says, using the correct past models of deduction based on the evidence provided. So the context must have, might have, or can have, plus the verbs in the parentheses. So let's try to do the 1 and 2 so we can get it. Number 1, it says, when Jillian came home, her window was broken and her computer was missing. That is the context. Her window was broken and her computer was missing. Someone, and then it says, break into her house. Okay, try to use the correct modal based on the context. How would you do it, guys? The situation is very clear. The window is broken and the computer is not in the house. So someone
Must have.
Someone must have use the verb break. What's the past participle of break?
Broken.
Yes. Okay, so complete the sentence, Leonel. Someone.
Someone must have broken into her house.
Correct. Exactly. Oh, why I'm saying this? The evidence is clear. The computer is gone. So someone must have broken into her house. Correct. 2, Sarah is very angry with her boyfriend. She's not sure, but she thinks that he, look at the context. She's very angry, but she is not sure, but she thinks that he
I have
he might have
chat. Chat.
it's
Finally, ET.
yeah, it sounds with the T, so T, she, it sounds.
Cheat.
Cheated.
Cheated. Or her.
Exactly. Good. So she's not sure, but she thinks he might have cheated on her. Correct. Okay. Try to do 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Look at the context, and then we check together. Okay. I'm going to give you a pair of minutes. Questions?
No, miss. Is complete.
What?
The activity.
No. I want you to answer 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The rest of the
Yeah. It's complete. Okay.
yeah, please. Just write the answer. You don't need to copy everything, just the answer.
Me.
Okay.
Number 3. I noticed when I go to work that I did not have my cell phone. I might have left in on the bus. I'm sure someone pickpocket me.
Pickpocketed.
Okay, pickpocketed.
Exactly. Okay, but it says, I'm sure. And you say, my. Look at the context. It says, I'm sure. Like, I'm positive. I'm sure. In the grammar, it's okay, but you need to change the modal because the context says, I'm sure, so I'm positive, sure.
Must have.
Exactly. So read that part again.
I must have left in it on the bus. I'm sure one pickpocket me.
Yes, exactly. Good job. Okay. 4.
Me, teacher.
Okay.
I cannot confirm it, but I believe that they have most have, have might produced a new Marvel movie.
Okay, but check it out. Must have, might have,
Oh,
can.
might have. Yes, yes.
Okay, one. Okay, so that part, but I believe
That they might have produced a new Marvel movie.
yes. They might have produced. Exactly. Thank you so much. Number 5. Someone. Okay. Leonel. Euphemia.
Yes, I have someone must have kidnapped my cat. I have found this scary note from a stranger. He's asking for a ransom.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. You said must have kidnapped. Someone must have kidnapped, right?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Why? Because I found this scary note. Correct. Okay, number 6. Leonel or Andy?
That's unbelievable. Can you see? You can't have no.
Yes.
They can have met Brad Pitt at Bicentennario Park.
Exactly. That's unbelievable. So it's impossible. Exactly. You can have met Brad Pitt at the Centenario Park. Of course not. Okay. Number 7. Andy. Sophia. Andy, you there? Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Please.
I think Sophia can have lied to you. She say she was sick, but I say saw her at a friend's party. She was having so much fun.
Fun. Okay. Check it out. Andy, it says, she said she was sick, but I saw her. Okay. I saw her at a party, at a friend's party. She was having so much fun. So check the context and decide what's the best option in modal for this. Remember the percentage, okay? It says Sophia must have lied, Sophia might have lied, or Sophia can have lied. Check the context. Or if somebody has a different, you can also mention.
I think is Sophia must have lied.
Yes, Sophia must have lied to you because I saw her in the party, so she was not sick. Exactly. Very good. Now you are experts with the modals of deduction in past. Very good. Comments? No, it's easy now. Easy peasy. Very good. So let's go to our books, guys. Excuse me. Let's check out our books. Unit number 8. My camera. No, no, no. Okay. No, sorry. Here. Okay. Page 101 over here. Okay. Please. Let's see. It says, rephrase the sentences 1 to 6 using past modals or modal perfects or perfect modals. Listen to check, okay? For example, they are giving you a situation and you have to redo it, but using the modals and using the correct grammar form of the modals, okay? Depending on the context they are giving you. So, for example, in number 1, you saw David Blaine live. I'm certain, so I'm sure, the tickets were very expensive. Using modal perfects or modals of deduction, the tickets must have been very expensive. Okay? Yes? So we have 6 from 2 to 6. It wasn't possible for him to know my date of birth. That's the context, okay? It wasn't possible for him to know my date of birth. Please think about it and think about a way to write it again by using the modals, okay? 3, I don't know how he did that trick. Maybe he had the ring in a secret pocket. Okay, maybe you are having an idea about this. 4, I am 100% sure he didn't levitate. Okay, 5, the illusion didn't work properly. Perhaps it's like maybe he didn't practice enough. And number 6, I am certain, so I am sure, it wasn't comfortable in that block of ice. So think about it, please. And let's try to redo or to rewrite these sentences, okay? Check the context. It was impossible for him to know my date of birth. So I'm talking about he. That's it. That's the start of your sentence. He what? Must have, can have, might have. Check, please. Says it wasn't impossible. Okay, it wasn't possible. I'm sorry, it wasn't possible. So it's impossible. Yep. Okay, number 3. I don't know how he did that trick. He. That's the clue. So he what? He must have, he might have, or he can have. You decide. 4. I'm sure he didn't levitate. He didn't levitate. So your starting is he what? He must have, he might have, or he can have. Yep. Actually, all of these are like he. I'm talking about the same person. We are talking about David Blaine. I don't know who David Blaine is. I guess he's an illusionist or something. Okay, so please try to make it using the correct modals for all of the situations, okay? We are gonna have a pair of minutes and then we are gonna try to answer together, okay? Check any question about it, guys. Hello? Hey
No.
there. No?
Nothing.
Okay. Excellent, excellent. I'm going to give you a pair of minutes, guys, for you to answer, okay? Please. Okay. Okay, guys, let's try to answer, please. So, number 2, if you have your any idea, share it with the class. So, number 2, it wasn't possible for him to know my date of birth. So, what do you have? What is the modal that you consider is correct according to this context?
Can,
It wasn't. I'm sorry?
can,
Can. Okay. So he can't.
have, know my date of birth.
Okay. He can have no. Like this?
No,
Known. Exactly. He can have known my date of birth.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Good job. It's exactly the same thing, but using the modals. Yes. 3. I don't know how he did that trick. Maybe he had the ring in a secret pocket. So, it
Me.
says maybe. So,
He, he might have had the ring in a secret pocket.
correct. He might have had, yes, the ring. Exactly. In a secret pocket. Yes, in a secret pocket. Correct. I'm sorry, in a secret. Yes. 4. I am 100% sure he didn't levitate. So, I am 100% sure he didn't levitate. Hello?
He can have done levitate.
Sorry, he can't.
He can have done.
He can have
No.
no. He can have. We cannot use two negatives like can have no. No, because it's the no is included.
No.
So he can have.
Done. ¿Cómo se pronuncia?
Didn't? No.
No.
Okay,
No.
once again. It's like he can have didn't. It's like this mathematical rule, like negative or something like that. You can put. No puedes poner doble negación. Y can have, ese, haz de cuenta que ese didn't ya lo incluye el can't. So, you don't need to include didn't. So, he can have, there's one more and that's it. Just the verb, That's the only thing we need to include. He can have.
¿Cuál es el?
The verb, levitate.
Ya. Así.
He can have.
Levitated.
Yes, correct. He can have levitated. And that's it. Very good. Okay, 5. The illusion didn't work properly. Perhaps, so maybe, he didn't practice enough. So perhaps he didn't practice enough. This is going to be interesting. Okay. Yes, any ideas?
Maybe is he might haven't.
Excellent. But you know what? I'm sorry. He might not have exactly that negative, it's after the modal, okay? Like can have, mustn't have, not after have. It's including in the modal. Yes, he might not have, okay? But excellent, yes. He might not have
Practice. With ed.
yeah, practiced enough. Yes. Okay, the last one. I am certain it wasn't comfortable in that block of ice. What's your idea? Oh, but in this he, because it says it, so the situation. Okay, I am certain it wasn't comfortable in that block of ice. It wasn't comfortable. It wasn't. That's the clue.
It can.
It can have, yes. It can have
Being comfortable.
comfortable. Can have been comfortable. Exactly. Very
block of ice.
That's right. In that block of ice. Correct. Oh, this block of ice. Yes. So I am certain it wasn't comfortable in that block of ice. So it's not possible. It can have been comfortable in that block of ice. Very good. Woo! Experts. Yay, that's nice. Okay, guys. Very good. Let's have a little bit pronunciation parentheses with these models, because like in almost everything in English, English is a language where you can find a lot of contractions. Yes, in any tense, in present, past, future, you will always find contractions, and this is not the exception. You can also find contractions with the modal perfects or with the past modals. Yes, for example, in here we have the first contraction is like the tickets. I know it's must have because over here, there you go, the contraction, okay? Must have is like must have. No, I'm sorry. It's also difficult for me because it's a very weird sound. But no, what's going on? Sorry. 1 second. Okay. Wait a moment, please. Technical issues. Okay, pronunciation. Here you go. I'm sorry. So these contractions are very common. Yeah. to find this, this contraction is like must have. Contraction is contraction. So let's listen up and let's analyze the pronunciation for this very first, for the number one. Excuse me, you're not seeing my screen, right? I see.
No, miss.
I realized. In what moment? In what moment? Here we go. Here. This is the contraction, guys. I was talking. I don't know if you saw, but here we go.
Audio 8.6. 1.
The tickets must have been very expensive.
Okay. Masa. Like it's a mixing sound between must and have. Okay, I'm gonna repeat it again.
Audio 1.
The tickets must have been very expensive.
The tickets must have been very expensive. Contraction. Okay, in the second, there's no problem at all because we know that contraction, which is can't, so can't have. Just like that.
2.
He can't have known my date of birth.
3.
He might have had the ring in his secret pocket.
Okay. Over here, we also have another situation with the pronunciation. He might have. Okay? Mix it. He might have. It's like saying might have, but in contraction, might have. So when you listen like that, he might have is like might have. Yes? Okay, 4.
4.
He can't have levitated.
Okay, over here, in this case, guys, I don't know if you actually listened, if you pay attention in that detail, but over here, we didn't listen like separate. No, they don't separate the sounds like can have, but they mix it, can have. Yes, I don't know if you realize about it. I'm gonna play it again, so you try to listen that detail in number 4.
He can't have levitated.
Can't have.
He mightn't have practiced enough.
The same in this situation.
6.
It can't have been comfortable in that block of ice.
It can have. Okay, even though you don't see the contraction just like exactly literal, but in sound you can also mix those sounds or put it together. Okay, but anyways, I don't want to be merge more details with this. I don't know if you guys have like a specific question. For me, this is like very difficult to pronounce. I rather to use it just in the long form, okay? Must have. I prefer that. But it's just matter of practice, okay? We need to get used in our tongue. Everything is in the tongue. That's it. Anyways, guys, any comments about the modals of deduction?
No, teacher? No yet.
Not at the moment.
Not the moment.
Not at the moment. Okay. Just an advice. Review the verbs, please. Review, because I see still some problems with the verbs. But it's important. Remember when I told you, I remember when we learned the present perfect. It was the very first contact we have with the past participle. And I told you, hey guys, you have to learn the verbs in past participle. Learn the verbs now because you are going to use it later. Okay, I remember that day. I remember. So Keep practicing the verbs. It's important. You know the past participle. Siempre vamos a usar el pasado participio. Se los dije desde hace 2 niveles. Apréndanse los verbos, chicos. Porque más adelante los van a usar. It's true. Okay, guys, I checked my attendance. And if you don't mind, I will stop up to here with this session. So, just check the list and you're free, okay? Andy, Daisy, Luis, Lionel, Ivan, Euphemia. Maritza not here, right? I don't remember seeing Maritza. Sorry, didn't hear Maritza today. That's it. Thank you so much for your participation and your attendance. See you tomorrow. Have a good night. Thank you, guys.
You teacher, see you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you,
See you,
teacher.
miss.
Good night.
Bye.